Look, overall, the game plan, I think it was no secret. Obviously, being defensively sound, which I think we were. I think a bit unfortunate to give up a PK in the manner that we did, a bit frustrating. Because I think the game could have continued to be kind of in the way that it was going. So, yeah, overall, I asked about making sure that we were who we were in terms of, how we defended. So we had certain little KPIs and benchmarks to prove that, and we hit those. So obviously didn't create as much as we'd like, but we probably limited KC to the least amount of chances that they've had all season. So I think those are some positives right there.
Speaking of that, we saw QB defensive plays from Danny, from Katie. What does it say about some of the leaders on the team and just some of the players overall to throw their bodies on the line like that?
Yeah, look, that was a big thing for us that we talked about before the game. And my the biggest conversation was our performance. And I thought those guys were fantastic. And I mean, you can say the same for Paige. You can say the same thing for Maggie. You can say the same thing for Westfall, and I think overall, like the whole back line, Garris, I thought did a really, really good job. And I think the whole team defended as a unit. So that was good to see.
Now, what do you want to see from the team as you guys head back home? At home for the next 2 games, but this first few training sessions, what do you want to see? What's your message to them to prepare now for the next match against Utah?
Obviously, the next couple games are important, but I think we need to build off this performance in terms of the gritty side. I think if you look at some of the previous games, we're giving up goals way too easily, and so that was a real positive for us. So I think that needs to stay the same. And then obviously we need to start imposing our will a little more in how we play with the ball.